that patch of blue or pearly-white spice? Oi! Look to be an owl in the storm, sir! Well, give her more canvas, spice, and take her up to 10,000 feet.
Then, I take it that there is, no way that we can recall our planes?
No way, sir. Besides, they have undoubtedly launched a retaliatory counterstrike, Mr. President.
And the computer is inoperative also?
No, sir, not exactly. When it received the go code, the entire Mark 9 computer complex began photostatting 8x10 glossies of itself and signing them, sir.
I see. Jelly bean, General.
Well, sir, dagnabbit, when I first came out here onto the desert, that'd be, 25 years ago, well, there weren't much to do. But I noticed I'd brought my fishing tackle with me. And I find that if you take a number 5 trout fly and bait it with a little piece of meat and just cast out over the prairie dog mounds, well, pretty soon one of them little nippers get to eyeing it. And he'll grab it, and he'll let him run with it for about 150 to 200 feet on a 14-pound test line, and when you get tired, you just put the reel back on the drag, and way out across the desert floor there, you can see him give a little bark and come inside out. Well, after an afternoon is over, and I'd done up about 40, 50 prairie dogs, excuse me, I'll just wait until I'm sure that they've all dried. Then I walk out across the desert floor there, yonder, and pick 'em up. It's no pretty thing inside a prairie dog, but it makes a hefty muckluck. All the truckers buy from me. Now, you might wonder how come it is I feel the way I do about prairie dog. Well, prairie dog to you is just like some little chipmunk or something, I reckon. But I wasn't always alone out here. 16 years ago, if you look over twixt them 2 purple mountains on your right, 16 years ago there was a little settler cabin in that arroyo down there. I remember it was a Sunday morning, 1951. We was all having breakfast, and I heard a low roar off to the north, and I went to the window, and I looked out, and there was a dust cloud 4, maybe 5 miles high, and I could hear 'em. I could hear their little high-pitched cries, thousands of 'em, maybe a million, I don't know. Anyway, Edith and the kid made a run for it. They got about 500 feet from the house, and the prairie dogs just covered them. Well, sir, dagnabbit, I got a couple of stuffed hippies out front of the shop you might be able to use.
This, gentlemen, is a smoke screen of lies.
thrown up by my opponents to cloud and confuse the real issue. A thin patchwork of half-truth and vicious innuendo, backed by the iron fist of the opposition's political machine. A tirade, gentlemen, of slanderous allegation, a torrent of accusation too heinous in its very nature for me to reply to. A feast for the muckrakers and rumor-mongers of the press to feed upon. A sinister and calculated series of attacks upon my office, upon my friends, and finally, gentlemen, against the one dearest to me in all this world, my wife of the past 36 years, a Goodyear blimp.
Dagnabbit. I got a couple of stuffed hippies out front of the shop you might be able to use. I'll let you have that big one there with the fur vest and cigars in his hand to boot for 200 and a quarter. Used to be 300 even, but well, Ma's kind of got to him over the winter months. What about them two little woolly ones there, match set? Got a lot of jewelry on that little boy there. Not many people, take the care when they do up a hippie that I do. They don't know the long-time secrets, the Indian secrets. Yucca-Patuas lived around here. This whole valley is Yucca-Patua land. Tell you something, a lot of people, when they give you a hippie, they try and give you a deer eye or maybe a bear eye and think you won't know the difference. Well, sir, I send away to St. Louis and I get these big blue number 2 swordfish eyes. And it kind of gives them that little hippie look of joy that they all get. And lifelike dilution of the pupil that out front is my collection. Say, that's just what you need. I noticed that you didn't have nothing on your dashboard there.
All right, fan out around the perimeter, stay low, and for God's sake, keep those helmets on. Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Deploy your group directly to the right of Zone 5. Report back to me by 1800, Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Hargrave.
Sir.
Tell Charlie Company that we'll bivouac here for the night and move out at sunup before they can bring in the heavy stuff against us. Got that?
Sir, it'll be,
Spit it out, Hargrave.
it'll be pretty bad tomorrow, won't it, sir?
I won't lie, Hargrave. It ain't gonna be easy, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Taking the main gate is one thing, but occupying the dean's office is another.
Say, that's just what you need. I noticed that you didn't have nothing on your dashboard there. I got 14,000 biblical figures. Any one you care to name? I got the big ones, I got the little ones. I can give you the Savior himself, so small that it can be used as a rifle sight, ranging in size all the way up to the big one, which you probably saw on the roof of my tow truck out front. Excuse me. That big one up there, that's pure phosphorus. I commenced carving them all about 15 years ago. There's a large phosphorus deposit over on that mountain, and I sort of seen it as my mission. You know what I mean? I mean, we all have a mission. That's my mission. I do them up some... You take this little one here for free now. I want you to have it. No, take it. Now you gotta have it. Carry it with you. Carry it on your person. Know to take it apart, clean it, everything. You might need to replace the suction cup once in a while, but that happens in all of them. That big one on the roof of the tow truck, I about due for a new cup. I put the wiring in last month. The 300-watt purple bulbs hooked to the turn signal straight up to his eyes. When folks have a breakdown at night out here on the desert, I go out to get them with the lights off. I had a couple conversions last week, and 3 suicides and 1 natural childbirth. There's a family up the road in Cabazon ways. They got a big pickup truck they brought in. I think it was a Nash. Don't remember. I did it up special for them. I did the Exodus on the bed of the truck, and I did Noah's Ark on the roof of the cab. And every week or so they'd come back in, and I'd add a few little biblical figures, and got the raising of Lazarus there on the left fender, and inside on the dashboard I had the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. After a while, the thing just became a little bit too delicate to drive, and so they just pulled it over the side of the road and worshipped it.
How long will it take you to repair those ion induction coils, Sparks?
It's impossible to say, Skipper. Even if I had the tools, there's no telling if those engines would hold.
Well, belay that, Sparks. I haven't forgotten that time on Cygnus 6. You rebuilt the subneutron rectifier with just kitchen utensils, Sparks.
Skipper, that was pure luck, sir. Even if I had 2 months at Starbase, I couldn't even begin.
Stow it, Sparks. I said how long?
I don't know, 4, maybe 5 minutes.
Not good enough, Sparks. At our present rate of drift, we've only got 3 minutes. And gravity does its dirty work, and we'll be sucked in against the record and crushed like a Satsuma plum.
Hartley. Yes, General. Tell the inner circle to wait in my outer office, Hartley. I want them all there for the personnel rundown.
Yes, sir.
The effete snobs?
Yes, sir.
And them innocent bystanders, Hartley?
They're standing by, sir.
What about them horrified onlookers?
They came in on the same plane with the rock-hurling agitators, sir.
Top drawer, Hartley. Who does that leave?
The foul-mouthed dissidents, sir, the 4,000 club-wielding riot police, and the silent majority.
Did you get rooms for all the dissidents?
They're at the Carlton, sir, with the gas squad.
What about the silent majority?
Holiday Inn as usual, sir.
Good. Now you get over the makeup and find out if them club-wielding riot police can all brandish their nightsticks.
I'm sure that they can wield adequately, sir, if wielding would do.
No, hardly. Wielding's last year's gimmick. America wants brandishing. You can't brandish by taping time. Send 'em home.
For 30 years, the men of H.M. Royal 415th Grenadier Corps pressed on across the Great Sahara, without food, without water, ever in search of the Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Battalion! Help!
Now then, Poole, tell the men we shall stop briefly to suck our socks and have a snack. Here, pass these camel chips to the enlisted men. I have some scorpion jerky left for the officers here in my pack.
Yes, sir.
And, Poole,
Sir?
if you would, Poole, bring me a drink.
Very good, sir. Here it is, your usual.
Just perfect, Poole. 3 fingers of hot sand garnished with tiny shredded bits of my dress uniform. Delicious. Look out there, Poole. Tell me what you see.
Sand, sir.
Sand. Oh no, Poole. There's far more, Poole. There, although seemingly invisible, lurks the heathen Fuzzy Wuzzy, Poole, watching, waiting behind every dune.
But, sir, is it possible for a man to live totally off the desert?
Poole, you fool, I've told you countless times. The Fuzzy Wuzzy is not a man. He is a godless demon, bent only upon murder and destruction. He must be dealt with in the only language which he understands, which for the sake of the continuity of the album is English.
Yes, sir.
And make no mistake, Poole, he's there all right. There with his gleaming scimitar clutched tightly in his yellow teeth, Poole, chuckling lowly, somewhere out across the whispering sands, waiting, watching, waiting,
watching. While somewhere out across the whispering sands.
Abdul, what are you doing? What? I am chuckling lolly, Mustafa. Oh, so I could not understand you. You had your gleaming scimitar clutched so tightly in your yellow teeth. Excuse me, a nasty habit. Are you getting tired, Abdul? Oh, I beat, Mustafa, I beat. You want maybe to trade for a while? Okay, you watch, I'll wait. Every pugner needs nothing but the love of the people of San Cremo. You are the finest woman in all San Cremo.
You will be the bride of our Repugno, eh? We will marry in the great chapel of San Cremo. I Repugno, news of your brother. News of the brother of our Repugno? What is this news of the brother? Your brother Juanito. Oh, he was killed by the Federales this afternoon in the courtyard of the Mission at Rocho Patui. Juanito? They have killed Juanito? The Federales. They surround him and from the walls with machine guns, Repugno. They shoot him 6, maybe 700 times. Juanito. For this, they will pay. I swear on the word of our mother. He took 25 of the Federales troops just to carry the body.
I found me $1 million bill. $1 million bill. I'm gonna buy me. Huh? I'm gonna buy me. I'm gonna buy me.
You ain't gonna buy you nothing. Give me that $1 million bill.
For what seemed an eternity, the 415th trudged on through the searing waste.
Battalion! Hold! At ease!
Now then, men, Lieutenant Poole informs me that there has been pilfering in the ranks. Disgusting, revolting. Where I fully realize the hardships of this place, there can be no excuse for a pilferer. Lieutenant Poole, order the man responsible to fall out.
Fife, Bidwell, Crothers, Wembley, St. Francis, Goodbody, Green, Muffleton, Bodkin, Melford, Leibowitz, Waddington, Stevens, Brookshire, Nestle Road, and Kosnowski fall out.
Oh my God. Curse your great Sahara. Poole.
3 fingers.
Make it a double. Poole. Quickly. You there. Me, sir? Yes. What's your name? Hastings, sir. Well, good God, where's your other boot, man? Begging your pardon, sir. Oh, it is this morning, sir. You pig of a man. Give me the one that's left. As punishment, you'll go to sleep with no boot tonight. But, sir, fall out. Poole.
Sir.
Come here, quickly, Poole. Look at this man's leg.
Corporal Hastings, sir.
Yes, Poole. Hastings, I'm no doctor, Poole, but any fool can see that the dressing on this fellow's wound simply must be changed immediately.
I dare say he shouldn't like it, sir.
Well, it's for his own good, Poole. Hold him down whilst I remove the bandage. Oh, my God, revolting. Quickly, Poole, hand me the new dressing.
The 1,000 Island?
Oh, Poole, I think he has a far better chance to make it with vinegar and oil. Now, spread it around with your thumb quickly. Good fellow.
turn to page 272 of your contracts. O Lord, I rest my weary staff. Whereas the heretofore alleged but as yet undesignated signatories shall upon receipt of said receipt consider all rights constrained immediately insofar as much as heretofore in set forth, notwithstanding said previous designations forthwith. And whereas wheretofore accruing reputation such inasmuch as should be considered relegated to the above stated, heretofore insofar as much as possible and aforementioned alligator forthwith. Now therefore,
thou shalt build me a pipe 300 cubits in length and 150 by beam, and thou shalt gather into it 2 of every manner of herb, and plant, and tree, and vine, which I have caused to grow upon the earth.
The next morning.
Poor devil. Oh my God, poor little wretch. Oh, great Sahara has taken another of the Queen's finest pool.
how very like it, sir.
I tried to save him, Pooh. I tried so hard.
Before the end came, he asked me to give you this envelope, sir.
Oh, hello. What's this? A sealed envelope. Good God, Pooh. Secret sealed enveloped orders from Whitehall. Hastings, he must have been a courier. He must have had them concealed deftly beneath his ragged khakis.
I should think so, sir.
Well then, Pooh, we'd best get on with it. Oh, there, this is incredible, Pooh. From the Ministry of Ministries, and signed, look, Pooh, signed by the Queen herself. Oh, capital.
But what is it, sir?
It's another envelope, I'm afraid. Oh, and another envelope, smaller yet, and another. How cunning of them, Pooh.
Almost oriental in guile, sir.
And another teeny weeny itty bitty one. No bigger than a postage stamp, Pooh. I'll just insert my thumbnail underneath his minuscule flapping. Why, it contains an object no larger than a single grain of sand, Pooh. Look at this. Oh, bad luck. Oh, bad luck. I seem to have dropped it, Pooh.
Drop, sir?
It's a rather unfortunate turn, but we'll find it. We'll find it, Pooh, yes. You and I, Pooh. Together, Pooh, yes, Pooh.
The wind would seem to be rising, sir.
Rubbish, Pooh. It's a mere breeze. Help me look for it.
It seems to be increasing, sir.
I am afraid it's lost. Curse you, great Sahara. You've beaten me. You've beaten England. And worst of all, you've left us without a punchline. It would take a miracle to save us now.
And now, as the Senate floor begins filling with warm jello, and the 800 dancing lovelies march forward, scantily clad, strewing waxed fruit, the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds fly past the grandstand, performing their prize-winning subsonic Kama Sutra in steel before an offended gathering of 7,000 dignitaries. A roar goes up from the crowd over on the right as the Joint Chiefs of Staff finish their last song and set fire to their amplifiers. The first stars begin to appear in the sky above the Potomac as another average day at the Capitol comes to an end. This is Clay O'Fay in New York.
And now, this is Dr. Morton Hamdiner, PhD, DFD, CBS, NBC, AM, FM, SST.
Now, cover the left eye, please.
CIA, STS, ACDC, BVD. And Flaky Tuna, bidding you good night from the beautiful latex room of Mantino State Hospital for the criminally insane. And now our